Because it was a show-only deviation from Fire and Blood, and it couldn't have happened without throwing the entire predestined narrative off track. If Rhaenys kills them all, then there's no war. We know there must be a war, so obviously it could never have happened any other way. You could argue Rhaenys spared a thought for Alicent after their talk, or didn't want to start something when conflict hadn't yet properly broken out. That's an in-story reason, but even that doesn't stand up to the actual structural one. Rhaenys isn't a fool. She already knows it's going to come to war, and she also already knows the plan is to ultimately kill Rhaenyra and all of her kids if Otto has any say in the matter. She doesn't have a good reason to take Alicent at her word that she doesn't want bloodshed. Her own granddaughters, DAYMON's daughters, are also on Dragonstone and are betrothed to Rhaenyra's sons. Would the Hightowers assassins let them off the hook? What if they got caught in the crossfire? Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and also click on the notification bell to remain updated. She also knows more than probably anybody else how absolutely terrible it is for DAymOn to be able to ride Vhagar into battle. And none of the people in front of her are civilians. The closest to that description is probably Helaena, whose kids aren't in evidence there and who still rides Dreamfire, a giant dragon. I get the sense that this will in the future be framed as some big regret on Rhaenys' part, and it will also probably highlight DAymOn and Aegon's shittiness when they inevitably repay her hesitancy by actually killing her later. The in-universe reason probably is a combination of her still being a little fluid in her allegiances, what with her still thinking Rhaenyra murdered her son, and they probably should have had her go through with that in the show, since it's pretty dumb that she hasn't been told otherwise at this point, and a combination of not wanting to be a kinslayer and breaking those really strict social taboos, and possibly a bit of empathy for Alicent and hope there might still be peace between the factions. I thought it was a bit silly, and it's not in the book, so meh. If you have to deliberately write an out-of-book sequence that relies on the character not doing a logically obvious thing for them to do in order to keep the story on the rails, you probably shouldn't write it so off the rails in the first place. I would have written it so there were reasons why she doesn't burn them here, like Sunfire and Vhagar being close by and both their riders being under threat, but dragons are expensive. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like this video and drop comments. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything.